everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Savanna, aka Sunshine Daisy Mama, and today we are going to be doing a bit of a spiritual witchy tool haul and a plant haul, and I'm just going to share with you some of the items that I have been foraging on my visit here to Vermont. Please hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, click that notification bell, and let's get into the video. So first up, I'm going to show you some of the items that I have purchased since I've been here that would count as witchy tools, spiritual tools. A lot of people could use these in many different ways. Most of these items I purchased from a local shop in New Hampshire called Witchy. They are awesome. If you're ever in the Littleton, New Hampshire area, you should totally check them out, and I'm going to show you what I got from there. So first up, I did pick up some new incense. I am due for some incense, and instead of buying them online, I decided that I would just wait until I came up here and help support some of the smaller local businesses. So two of these I got from Witchy, and one of them I got from the Natural Provisions Shop, which is a natural food store here in Vermont. So I got some jasmine incense, and this one's already opened because this is my favorite, the Nag Champa, if that's how you pronounce it correctly, but this is one of my most favorite smells. And then this is the one that I got from the Natural Provisions store, and this is called Divine Temple. It's a very earthy scent, which is what I really like. I wish it said on here what it's supposed to smell like, what kinds of scents are in it, but it does not. No. So if anybody knows what this is actually supposed to smell like, what types of essential oils are in this, let me know. But it is a very earthy smell, very awakening earthy smell. So next, both of these are also from Witchy. I was due for some new matches. I picked up this small little box with the fox on it, and these are just regular wooden matchsticks, and I love matches. I love the smell of matches. I don't know if that's a weird thing or not, but and then I also picked up this larger box. I haven't opened this one yet, but the matches in this are also just wooden matches, and they're the length of the box, so they're longer, so you can light more candles with them or incense, and they last a little bit longer. So I did also pick up some chime candles. I don't actually have any chime candles, and I have not actually worked with candle magic yet, so I'm going to try my hand with it when I got back home. I did pick up a black candle, this kind of very light foresty green color, and then this very pale pink color. So I'll see what I can do with those items. And I also picked up an abalone shell, and it looks like it chipped a little bit, so that sucks. But so this is the abalone shell that I purchased. I do not currently have one for smudging, and I've been looking for one. So this one was a little pricier than I really wanted to pay for one, but that's okay because now I have one and I'm very happy with it. One of the items that I found that kind of goes with my abalone shell, and it was really strange. It was just kind of sitting in a fence post down by a boat launch where I went with one of my friends to have our dinner, and it's just this very large feather, and it was almost like it was meant to be, so I picked it up. I have been trying really hard to keep my 3-year-old from pulling it apart. You can see he's kind of pulled it apart a little bit, but I did not have a feather for smudging, so now I have this one, and it's a nice big one, and it'll work great. So the last item that I purchased from Witchy is an oracle deck. I've been looking for an oracle deck, and they have a lot to choose from there. They have many tarot decks, many oracle decks, and this one was literally staring at me and just calling to me and I just thought it was so beautiful, and what a better way to learn about the plants and try to build a connection with them than through a deck like this. So I did get the Herbal Healing deck, and this is absolutely gorgeous. So this is a deck by Sarah Baldwin, illustrated by Ashley Verkamp. It opens up really nicely like this, so it's got its nice own little case. It comes with this beautiful handbook with different stories and explanations of how they came to write the book, their connection with plants in the spirit world and the spirits of the plants, and then it explains different ways to read your oracle deck and goes into detail about each of the cards in the deck. So I will do a quick little flip through, just kind of show you some of the artwork that is in this deck. So the artwork, just look at this artwork. So this is black cohosh, and it's so beautiful. You could stare at this for so long and just feel out what the meaning of this plant is and try to find your connection with it and build a bond with that particular plant. Let's see, burdock. This is one that I can get locally here in Vermont, and burdock is actually a wonderful plant. You can eat almost every single part of this. The root is probably the most well-known part of the plant to use as far as medicinal purposes and spiritual practice. Here's the aloe. It's so pretty, and that's something that I have back home in Florida a lot of in my yard. This horsetail, look at that artwork on that. It's so pretty. And then here's one that's really well known, is calendula. It's just seems like it's emitting this radiant light energy from its core, and it's very happy colors to look at. Daffodil, they're a little out of season now, but again, another beautiful card. Like I said, I could stare at this artwork forever. Maple tree, here's a good one for being in Vermont. Here is willow. She's very pretty. But yeah, if you are interested in green witchcraft or just herbal medicine, herbal healing, you should totally check out this deck. I'm enjoying it so far. And the picture on the front here is turmeric. So as for my plant haul, it's a very small plant haul. I went to Walmart with a friend of mine. She was picking up some plants for her garden in her window boxes. So I promised I wasn't going to really buy a heck of a lot of stuff to drag back down to Florida with us, but whoops. So I ended up with some English thyme, and these are just to add to my ever-growing herb garden that I already have started. We have some lemon balm, and I'm not sure what has been eating this, but it's enjoying it, whatever it is. And this just smells absolutely divine. We also have sweet mint, which I could just eat this right off the plant. It smells so good, and this is actually growing very nicely. My cilantro is a little sad. I'm not quite sure what happened to it, if something started eating it outside, but that's my cilantro plant. And then I also have kind of a sad excuse for an English lavender plant. It looked great when I got it. It don't look so great now. I'm hoping that it's going to come back. Luckily, I managed to pull some of the already bloomed flowers off of it to dry, and I will have those for future use. But this is my English lavender plant from Walmart, and it is the saddest little plant. It still has some green on it. I picked a lot of the brown dead stuff off. We'll see if it comes back. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but I did manage to get some of the flowers off here, And I've already dried these, and they smell so lovely. It smells so sweet. Just very relaxing. I'm a huge fan of lavender, and this is it's a very mild scented lavender. I feel like is it the French lavender that's a little more, not pungent, but it's just a stronger scent than the English lavender, in my opinion anyways. So let's get into the foraging. So I haven't done a whole lot of foraging, but I have done some. I do have some new stones that I felt were interesting, and I'm going to bring them home and add them to my collection, and maybe at some point figure out what they are. These were just found in Lake Seymour, just on the shore, walking around. There's quartz up here everywhere. I mean, you can really find quartz anywhere, but I got this nice chunk of quartz out of the water there. And then some of these, I have no idea what these are. Please excuse my nails. But I was drawn to them. I felt that they were very pretty. That one's kind of an orangey red. And then this one's a very like peachy orange color. I'm not sure how well it's coming through on camera, but, and then these two are kind of like a greenish color. I'm not sure what they are, but it's like a, I don't know, not like an olivey green. Yeah, I'm not sure. Any ideas, you know, tell me down below. These two are kind of like a plum color. They looked really purple when they were wet. And I'm gonna see about getting myself a rock tumbler and see if we can get some of these tumbled and polished up. And some of them I might just leave as is. I found this one was really, just the shape of it was really cool. It looks like it was just broken off of something. So it's very pointy and the edges are really sharp, and they're kind of a different type of stone there. Another little orange one here. This very round rock, I just liked it because of the shape, so I picked that one up. And then the rest of them are just kind of meh. This is kind of like I believe this is just a smoky quartz. I'm gonna get that one polished up too and see how that looks. I've also got a bunch of tamarack. So these are pieces of new growth. So they are super soft and they just smell so sweet. And it looks like I've got a tamarack mustache. But yeah, so it's really soft. It smells super sweet. And then I have got a bag full of cedar trimmings, which again, just so fresh and sweet, and just that delicious forest smell. And I did thank the trees for allowing me to take some of their trimmings, and I did not take these all from one tree. I took them from several different trees so that I wasn't leaving just one tree naked. I have already made some bundles out of my cedar. You may have seen the picture on my Instagram page, but there's those. I found one practically perfect in every way pine cone, which I am just going to add to my altar because it is absolutely adorable, fat little pine cone. And then I also, oh, I forgot that I bought this jar at TJ Maxx for, it was less than $3, which was really awesome. I only found the one, but I had picked some of the wild roses out front and started drying some of their petals. So I needed something to put them in, so I put them in here. And then I also dried some of the whole roses here. They smell so yummy. I also have some roses that I was drying that came from a bouquet that was gifted to me recently. So these are also drying, and again, they're just, I don't know, there's something beautiful about these dark dried roses, and they smell delicious. So I think, no, so last but not least, I guess that you can't really count this as like a, I mean, maybe you can count it as a spiritual tool. But I got these beautiful wooden spirals at Alakai as well. They had literally just come in, and I was like, that is absolutely perfect timing, because I had been looking for a pair, and these were only $16. And I know that these are handmade locally, and I could not tell you off the top of my head, I can't talk today, top of my head who made them, but I love them so much. They're so awesome, and I cannot believe they were such a good deal. So anyways, that was everything from my recent purchases, my foraging, the plants, and herbs that I bought recently. Again, please click that subscribe button if you like my video. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions for upcoming videos. I will be doing a double Goddess Provisions unboxing once I get back down to Florida, because I should have 2 waiting for me when I get down there. And yeah, go check me out on Instagram. It's at Sunshine Daisy Mama with underscores between the words. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.